Hi, it's Marci and Kyla from Sumac and Associates. We're here today in a new environment
Yes, I thought I'd host.
on Kyla's back deck, and we're just going to give you a brief update of what's been happening in the market and what's been happening in our personal lives. Kyla?
I'd say a lot has changed. There's been a big shift in the market. As many of you know, interest rates have been rising, and that has definitely affected the market. Mortgages, you're not getting the 1-2% approvals anymore. They're definitely higher. The stress test, I think, is taking a bit of a toll on some people. It's supposed to help first-time home buyers and those in their 30s, but I don't know if that's necessarily the case. If you have to qualify for so much that you do these days, we're definitely seeing a shift. Average price is just under 750,000 in Simcoe County. That's month to month from August. So we are seeing a decline, 6% from July to August, and I'd say for Aurelia,
Similar, well, 3% that decrease, but I mean, it's interesting. It is confusing, I think, to a lot of people that sale prices up from last year. So when they see those percentages that have increased that are in the double digits, like we're talking between 10 and 20%, it's overall. And we did have the spike in February that really threw the numbers off. But in the last few months, we are seeing a decline. Inventory's up, but the number of sales, and I think that's probably attributed to the interest rates. So with the stress test, instead of being, if the interest rate is 4%, you have to do another 2% on top of that just to qualify for a mortgage. So now for a first-time home buyer, it's going to be 6%, even though you're not going to pay that percentage, but you have to still be able to afford that. And in the long run, I think it is good the government does this, but it is starting to balance out the craziness that was happening, and we are seeing more of a buyer's market because inventory is starting to increase. So I know for myself personally, I'm not really seeing a lot of first-time home buyers. I'm dealing with more people that are either downsizing or moving to be with family out of Simcoe County. I'm just trying to think, people that are relocating here, but again, these aren't first-time home buyers, and we may be in this market for about a year until.
And advice we're giving is that you sell your property before you even start to look.
Yeah.
Really, right? Like, not start to look, but we are saying SPP is a hard. We've run into it a couple of times.
Yeah, and I think it's also, if you plan to sell and relocate, have plan B, that you're not going to go out and buy something before you've sold and then think that you're going to put your house on the market and bam, it's going to sell. Things are taking between 30 and 45 days to sell. And I think the key, Kyla, you'll agree with me, is pricing. Please, if you're a seller, don't have it in your mind
Unrealistic pricing.
Yeah, listen to us. I mean, we're in the trenches day in, day out. We see all the price reductions, all the cancellations, and then you start to see the price reductions. But why not just be realistic, go in, target in on that pricing, and then hopefully it should work out.
Can I ask, like, have you seen this shift from a seller's market to a buyer's market so quickly?
No.
I feel like the pendulum swang like very quickly.
It did, but I think also with COVID that it went from
0 to 100.
100 in what? Like,
who would have thought, right?
Yeah, that it would be this crazy.
And we keep reiterating, we do not have a crystal ball to tell you what the future is going to hold. I mean, we'd like to know that it's going to eventually level out, and who knows how much longer they're going to have to raise interest rates.
I think there's talk of October. October, there's another one, and then December, but we'll wait and see.
Exactly. So we really have to the market will level out when it's ready to level out, I'd say,
yeah.
Right?
Oh, for sure. Yeah. But the good thing is real estate is always a great investment.
Always. Real estate is king.
Yeah.
King Charles.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in.
Stay tuned for more market updates from Sumac and Associates.